What's up, everybody? CJ, feeling pretty inspired right now, so I'm gonna ride this inspirational wave. You know, how do you build bigger dreams? How do you measure how big your dream is? Well, I guess you could sit around a circle of people with bigger dreams, and then you can measure how big your dream is. You'll figure out if you've been dreaming too small and whether you need to increase. It's an amazing thing. I'll tell you a quick story. I got invited to be a panelist at the virtual 2020 Black Business Expo. And I assumed I got thrown into something that wasn't necessarily in my wheelhouse. They wanted to talk about sports, and it was like, hey, CJ, we want you on the panel. And I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, I can talk about training athletes. I know it's geared toward football. But then it got, so we started talking about social things and how the African American market can collectively pick up like other cultures have. And I was talking about my little small community programs that I ran, which I'm proud of, and I thought was the biggest thing since sliced bread, you know, in my mind. But then there was I want to say, well, it was a former pro NFL player that played back in the 60s during the civil rights era. And he began talking about a broader perspective of a collective vision of growth in his field. So I literally sat back and was mesmerized as to how big his idea was. And I wonder why. You know, I have a small business. This gentleman went on to run a bigger, more global business and tie himself to more global aspects. So his thought processes and his ideas were bigger, more grandiose, and it filled in voids. It made sense to me. And I said to myself, dang, I know I'm good, but this is great. This was different. So you want to measure your dreams? Talk to somebody with bigger dreams. You know what's going to happen? Your dreams are going to get bigger. You got to bow down a little bit and receive the information, you know, and then people will impart information to you. Now I'm all turned around. I'm ready to bump up a little bit more. So I'm going to continue to hang with people with even bigger dreams in mind, you know. So check your ego at the door if you want to grow. You don't have to be a fighter to feel like one. Let's train. Let's talk. Let's grow. Hey, Tuesday, September 22nd, 7:15 a.m., my show, Each One Teach One, Mentorship Moments with Coach CJ. I'll have special guest, Dr. Jamil Harris-Sims of the HK Interactive Group. Basically, we're going to talk about sex trafficking. I hope I got that right. We're going to talk about human trafficking. It's going to be part one because I have another guest in October to talk more about it, Stephanie Powell. So I'm looking forward to it. So tune in, www.morrismedialive.com, Tuesday, September 2nd, 7:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It streams live. Holler at your boy. We growing. This is community wellness. Let's go. Let's train.